Lilies blooming in early summer are a stunning sight among flowers. These plants thrive in cool, moist environments with ample sunlight. While they are somewhat cold-tolerant, they thrive best in partial shade. Lilies thrive in humus-rich, deep, well-drained, slightly acidic sandy loam, with enlarged bulbs and vibrant flowers. Their ideal growing temperature is between 16 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. Temperatures too high or too low are detrimental to their normal development. As temperatures rise, lilies gradually enter a dormant period. Prune away withered stems and leaves, and keep the soil moderately wide to encourage a peaceful dormancy. There are numerous varieties of lilies, each with its own distinct characteristics, such as the musk lily, the deer lily, the Hubei lily, and the royal lily, each with its own unique morphology and growth habits. From common pink and white to rare yellow and purple, lilies exude a unique charm with their vibrant colors. Behind these vibrant hues lie the lilies demanding requirements for their growing environment. They require a cool, humid, and sunny environment to bloom their captivating flowers at their best. The musk lily, also known as the iron cannon lily, attracts attention with its unique shape and fragrant aroma. The deer lily, also known as the medicinal lily, is known for its slender stems and distinctive flowers. The Hubei lily, also known as the western Hubei lily, has bulbs that are yellow-brown to red with thick, hard scales. The king lily, also known as the Minjiang lily, has broadly oval bulbs and stems that can reach 1.5 meters in height. Watering management is crucial in lily cultivation. In the early stages of planting, control the amount of watering and keep the soil slightly dry. After new leaves sprout, gradually increase the amount of watering, keeping the soil slightly moist to promote root growth and nutrient absorption. As the lily grows and blooms, its water requirement gradually increases, especially during the peak growth and flowering period from April to May. Watering should be increased appropriately to keep the soil moist. Fertilization is also an essential part of lily cultivation. Lilies require ample nutrients to support their growth and flowering, so timely fertilization is crucial. Although lilies don't require a lot of fertilizer, during the early spring growth and pre-flowering phases, nitrogen and potassium fertilizers should be prioritized, while phosphorus fertilizers should be used sparingly to promote healthy growth. To propagate lilies, you can do so by stripping small bulbs. Careful observation will reveal that smaller bulbs often sprout around the stem of an older bulb. During the harvest season, these small bulbs are carefully separated from the mother plant and stored indoors in sandy soil over the winter. The following spring, these small bulbs are transplanted into pots. After 3 years of careful nurturing, these small bulbs will grow into robust, larger bulbs, which will eventually become full-grown lily plants. By maintaining a low temperature, we can encourage lilies to bloom earlier. By adjusting temperature and light intensity, we can precisely control the timing of their flowering. To prevent this, lilies that have completed their natural dormancy period should be moved to a low temperature of 1.5 degrees C for approximately 40 days to break their dormancy. They should then be transplanted into pots and placed in a room with a stable temperature of around 8 degrees Celsius. Once new buds emerge, ensure adequate light and gradually raise the temperature to 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. If a lily is infected with a virus, its leaves will develop varying shades of chlorotic or yellowing spots, accompanied by curling and shrinkage of the leaves, and overall plant growth will be stunted. Therefore, selecting virus-free bulbs and strengthening pest management are key to preventing this disease. In the early stages of lily leaf spot, the spots on the leaves gradually expand and turn brown. To effectively contain the disease, promptly remove infected leaves and spray with pesticides. Prevention strategies include: first, promptly removing infected leaves to prevent the spread of the pathogen. Second, spraying with 65% mancozeb wettable powder, diluted 500 times to control further disease progression. Lilies have certain temperature requirements during winter. In northern regions, they need a greenhouse for insulation, while in southern regions, they can be placed on a balcony and the soil kept moderately moist. Lilies planted in autumn often develop roots, but do not sprout. In this case, simply keep the soil moist. Lilies are quite cold tolerant and can be grown on an unenclosed balcony during winter in southern China. However, in northern China, due to the lower temperatures, lilies should be kept at a temperature no lower than -3 degrees Celsius to avoid frost damage, to ensure lilies survive the winter and bloom early the following spring. It is recommended to move them to a greenhouse or an enclosed south-facing balcony and keep the room temperature above 10 degrees Celsius. Successfully cultivating lilies requires patience and careful observation. Growing lilies on a balcony is undoubtedly a fascinating journey. By carefully observing the lily's growth process, you will discover its wonders and find your efforts well rewarded. Master is happy to help you choose suitable plants for your balcony or share your growing tips. If you encounter any difficulties during the planting process, please feel free to contact Master and I will do my best to answer your questions.